Hey guys, so it's Cinco de Mayo. As some of you guys know, it's Drinko de Cinco. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. It is the end of the work week and the start of the weekend. A lot of people here in the United States, they celebrate this day, even though they don't really celebrate it in Mexico. But, you know, we use it as an excuse to go drink. So I've had my one margarita of the day, and that's it. But today we're going to go ahead and talk about first round. First round was actually the first time that I went to Oktoberfest, and it was totally by accident. So this is how it goes. Okay, so I ended up meeting a friend in Miami, and then we ended up going to Munich, meeting up, and we were gonna, hang out for like 4 or 5 days there. So what happened was that we were gonna go out that first day and go out and do some street photography. He was just gonna go out and explore because he likes to walk a lot, and I like to do street photography, so it works out perfectly. And basically, we were just walking towards the Bavarian statue. I actually ended up taking a picture of this picture right here. We were going towards that statue, and we had no idea that Oktoberfest was, on. That statue was in Oktoberfest, and Oktoberfest had already started. Like maybe this was like the third day or something like that, or I don't really know the days, but I know that it was going on for a little bit before we got there. But basically, it's just some info from Oktoberfest. Okay, so you know how here in the Texas State Fair we have to pay for entry and whatnot. You don't do that in Oktoberfest. It's free. You just walk in. They have a whole line of security guards that you can't take any backpacks in, and if you take like a smaller type of bag, then they check it. The security guards check it on the line. But basically, there's multiple entrances, just like on the state fair, but you don't have to pay to get in, which is like a really, really good way to run a fair, so that people go there. But basically, once you're inside, you have to pay for drinks and whatnot. But we rides, but we actually ended up having to check in our bags because we didn't know we were going to Oktoberfest. We were just walking outside of it. We were like, hey, we're here, might as well go to Oktoberfest. So basically, we had to check in our bags, and it's €9, a lot. To check in a bag and then get it back later. They give you like a little sticker, then you get it back later. Yeah, so you go inside. There's a number of tents. Each one of these tents has a varied beer specific from that company that set up that tent. If you there's always room. You just have to look for it. But if you can't find room inside, then just go outside to the tables outside. You should be able to find room outside, especially if you go there earlier during the day and you just stay there, a good while. You'll be able to make your way towards the inside of the building, but it's like extremely crowded. Be sure to take cash. It's much, euros. Be sure to take euros. It's much easier to take euros and pay for your beer like that, because the people that are like delivering beer and everything, they're always in a rush and whatnot, and they don't have time. They don't take your card, so you have to use your actual cash to pay for everything. It makes it much easier, and then to get exact change and whatnot, it's really good. But another thing, okay, so that was my first round. That was actually the first beer that I ended up taking in Oktoberfest. But a few days later, like not the following day, but the day after that, we ended up coming back, and that's whenever we went like all out. We started drinking a lot. We ended up meeting up with some people I met somebody. He's actually he follows my Instagram, but I ended up meeting somebody from Chicago and Hamburg, and then they ended up going to Oktoberfest around the same time, so we ended up meeting up, and we ended up all sitting on the same table as well. But there was these two guys from Italy, and basically I was wanting to go to the restroom, and I couldn't find a restroom. It's like, where the hell's the restroom? And then like I was weaving through the crowd and whatnot, trying to find a restroom, and he spotted me. Like one of the guys, one of the Italian guys, he spotted me, and he was like, or Greek, I can't remember, but you know who you are. Basically, he spotted me and he told me, "Hey, what are you okay, buddy?" Because I was like pretty drunk, and he was like, I was like, I need to find a restroom, and I can't find a restroom anywhere. He's like, "Oh, I'll tell you a secret." So basically, we start walking through the center aisle where all the tents are at, and you could see I can't remember. I think it was a Cupid with an arrow, and basically these Cupid with arrows, they point towards the bathroom. That's like a whole tradition thing. So whenever you're walking through center aisle, like between the tents and whatnot, you'll look to the left or to the right, and you'll see like these little cupids on actual poles, and they point at the bathroom. So that's how you find a bathroom. So I ended up going and going to the restroom and coming back and just having a great time. But yeah, that's basically what that shot is from. It's first round, the first time that I was there, and yeah, it was a really, really cool first experience of going to Oktoberfest, just dropping in out of nowhere. It's like, oh hey, it's right here, might as well go in. And I was worried about like, oh well, we're gonna have to like go put up our bags, then come back, and then but it turns out that they actually had a bag check-in, so that worked out. But I hope you guys have a good Cinco de Junco. And I'll go ahead and catch you guys on Sunday, because I'm taking Saturdays off, so I won't be uploading photos and I won't be uploading videos on Saturdays. That'll be the off day, but every other day I'll be uploading photos and videos, and I hope to see you guys on Sunday.